Hello everyone, this is Lynn and welcome to my channel. If you've been following me over here or on Instagram, you will know that I received my Shamil Garden order last week and am so in love with the precious little stamps. I wanted to create a faux Instax look on one of the cards I received with the order. It's a lovely photo on its own and I didn't want it to go to waste, so I sort of extended the use in a way because I can use the remainders in another spread. Anyway, I had already pre-measured the dimensions of the Instax photo and just cut the paper down to size. I then met the photo on top of a plain white cardstock and eyeballed where to trim off the excess. And that was it. I created my own faux Instax. The next thing I did was to select a few of the Shamil Garden stamps as I wanted to create some gold embossing on the right hand page. I didn't want to use too many stamps and make a crowded background. Once I decided on the stamps, I then stamped out random clusters using Versamark ink, which is a clear, sticky watermark ink that can be used for heat embossing because the embossing powders can stick quite well onto it. You won't see anything on the page until I add the powder. I used a fine gold embossing powder by Ranger that I had transferred to a small container before. I dabble in card making, so I do have several embossing powders that I normally reach for in the same containers for ease of use. So what I do is sprinkle the powder all over the page and tap off the excess. Of course, I put the remainder back into its container. I then set the powder with my heat tool that I let get good and hot first, so it melts the powder faster. That way, I don't have to point the tool at the page too long to prevent warping. The powder will transform to a shiny gold when it melts. I cannot get tired of watching this process. I tried to catch some light so you can see how nice and shiny it is, but it can't really be seen on video. I will insert a better photo at the end. After that, I tore up some packaging that the stamps came with to mat the faux Instax on. I like to arrange in a diagonal line or triangle as I find it visually appealing and it helps draw the eye into the main element. I also added bits of Shamil Garden washi tapes and stuck a tiny bit on the right hand page to tie in the layout. I had this bit of string with a little dried leaf stuck on it from the same packaging and stuck it on with some glossy accents, which can also act as a very strong glue. After the glue has dried, I then journaled a bit and stamped the date using my brass date stamp. But the page is not very even and I had to stamp it 3 times to get a better impression. I don't let this bother me because I think it looks quite spontaneous and it kind of makes the layout look a bit more dynamic. And now we're done. I was trying to catch the light when I held it up to the camera and I hope you can see how pretty the gold is. The only other thing I added off camera was a tiny bit of washi tape to hold the loop of the string down because it was sticking out. I hope you enjoyed this video and give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. I truly appreciate you taking the time out to watch my videos. So that's it for now. I hope you have a good day, and until the next time, take care and bye-bye.